They swim up. They kind of like swim through the water like a snake, kind of darting side to side, and come up on the shore, shield and spears in hand, and thrust with its spear towards the half-orc. What is your armor class, Mr. Half-orc?
15.
One of them hits you for 4 points of damage. And then they each try and bash you with their shields. Neither of which hits.
Okay.
And then we're back up to Aldis? Amos.
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 Do bows only get one attack per round in 5th?
Yes.
How far away are these things?
The ones at the base are only like 25 feet away, 30 feet away. The ones out in the middle of the river are 40 feet away.
Or the one, Neil.
One.
Okay, I'll just stand up or stay where I'm at and just shoot another arrow at the one that just attacked Karn.
Okay.
15.
15 is a hit.
All right. Whoops, that's D64. That's not the damage.
Take it. It's fine.
8 damage.
You strike him for 8. Mr. Varnouche.
Yes.
Actually, you guys delayed your turn until action, so you were permanently delayed in the initiative order.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
By the way, Neil, I'm raged. Do I take half damage in a second?
Did you rage?
Yeah, that's the shaking.
Okay.
Can you rage that often?
He can rage twice per day. But for your Jeff,
Last 1 minute.
Last 1 minute. It ends early if you are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn, or taken damage since then. You can also end it as a bonus action. So, let's just say you didn't rage, but you can now, because otherwise you would have raged, moved, and then lost your rage.
Sure.
So, the lizard man in the middle
do I
of the
roll an
water,
extra D6 since he's adjacent? I'll remember this more often. But since Karn is next to him,
you get your sneak attack bonus.
how does that make any sense?
Not expecting it, brah.
He takes an extra 6 damage.
Taking 14.
The guy in the middle of the river that was first hit a couple of times decides he's seen better days and slinks underneath the water and disappears from sight. And then Varnouche and Dante go in that order.
Are the lizards, are 2 of them less than 5 feet apart?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, there are 2 of them that are 5 feet apart.
I'm gonna use acid splash on both of them.
Okay. What do you got to do for it?
Choose 2 creatures. Choose 1 or 2 creatures within range that are within 5 feet of each other. A target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage.
What is the saving throw they have to make?
I think it's 13.
They both pass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still take damage though, right?
Nope.
No.
Oh, no damage. Okay.
That's lame.
So you point at them. What did you use? An arcane focus, right?
Acid splash.
What is it that you use to cast your spells through? Was it a belt pouch or was it an arcane focus?
Belt pouch.
Okay, so you grab some components out of your belt pouch, throw them at the creatures, and acid splashes towards them or sprays towards them. They see it coming out of the corner of their eyes and roll out of the way. And the area where they were standing is sizzling, and now they're kind of one on the front left corner of the half-orc and one on the front right corner of the half-orc. Karn, it is your turn.
Is there a cleave or anything like that?
No.
Okay. And the one in front of me, is it pretty fucked up looking?
One of them is really
14.
fucked up looking. Yeah.
Okay, so with that one, I guess I didn't start shaking, but now I do that it's hit me, and I turn and look at it and heft my gigantic axe. D20 plus 6, I believe, right?
I believe that is correct.
I think Jeff finally lost. Oh, now he's back. Maybe.
The roll never came.
The webcam's perfect. I just like the cam very much.
I think he's frozen. Yeah.
I keep hearing the audio clip in and out. He'll be back in a couple seconds.
I can take an attack.
Ryan's going at the same time, so just have him go.
All right, so I again hold my orb up and beam of light, another Eldritch blast coming at whoever looks the most wounded.
Okay.
18.
Hit. Give me some damage.
10 again. What's
Damn.
up?
The one that JP had just struck crumples to the ground, entrails kind of flowing out from underneath it, and it collapses.
Jeff, roll your damage or attack.
All right.
Also, Ryan just killed the one that's in front of you, so maybe you don't want to attack.
I mean, there's another one next to him still.
Okay, gotcha.
18.
18 is a hit.
Nice.
Roll me some damage.
D12 plus 6. Takes 8 damage.
8. Okay. The one that you just struck thinks, you know what? These guys are not soft, juicy girls that I'm after. Fuck this shit. And he takes the disengage action on his turn, so you don't get an attack of opportunity, as he backs into the water and then like submerges below eye level and swims off. And the other one that was still in the river, you guys look up and notice that he is now eating the arm of the third girl. Just like... and then we go all the way back up to Amos.
Evil creature, stop eating her arm.
Is there a aim shot or cold shot in this world?
There is a sharpshooter feat that you can take.
Okay.
Where you take a penalty of 5 to hit, but you do a +10 to damage.
Okay. So that's just something I'll get later on when we unlock feats, I guess.
Okay.
Or is that only ranger stuff?
No, anyone can get it.
Okay, we'll figure that out when the time comes. I'll just take a shot at the thing that's not on her arm. That's not roll 20. 15.
15 is a hit.
Now, would this be an ally so I'd get a sneak attack?
She's dead, so no.
Okay. He takes 8 damage.
All right, he perks up at the damage, but it's not his turn. Varnoosh?
Are there 2 or only 1 left?
There's one on the other side of the river.
Let me see. Can my freeze thing reach?
No, they're out of range for
60?
that. Yeah. Jeff, I was mistaken. There is a dodge. When you take the dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you're the attacker.
You just reroll the one hit at disadvantage? Because that's what I would have taken, right? If I can't. I'm not just going to stand there and take 3 damage.
Nope, still hits. Nothing changes.
I don't think I can do anything, Neil.
Okay, you just hang out then. Dante?
I will fire an Eldritch Blast across the river towards the creature.
Roll to hit.
What's the range on your Eldritch Blast?
I believe it's 120
Damn.
feet.
I believe so.
Yeah. 21.
Hit.
1 damage.
1.
Clip his toenails off.
How Ryan of you.
2 10s and a 1.
Whose turn?
Karn the Destroyer.
And I can't normally just move through the water and get to him, can I?
No, the water was difficult terrain for you, so you move at half your movement rate, and he's on like the other side of a 40-foot river. But I believe you have hand axes and javelins, which you can...
I do. I take out a javelin, I guess, and then I'm still shaking. I just try to chuck it at him.
Give me that roll to hit. He's turned to face you guys at this point, so no back attacks on him.
Just wants to destroy things. That's all he wants. 15.
15 is a hit.
And, sorry, what's the damage for a javelin?
Character sheet. D6 plus 4.
So I'm at +6 again, right? Because of my rage?
Yeah.
Berserker.
Yeah.
11 damage.
11 damage. It hits him in the chest, and he slumps forward and splashes into the water. You're not sure whether your attack hit him and killed him, or whether he had his turn next and dove underwater, but he does not resurface. And sitting up on the cart is Classico, and you just hear a, "Well done! You guys are absolutely worth the silver I'm paying you. Holy shit!"
I kind of lower my bow very slowly. I'm just like, it wasn't fast enough. It wasn't good enough. We had one die.
This poor lady.
Well, whatever. The girls are dead. Who cares about them?
3.
They're not here for this.
Are all the girls dead?
They're all good for this. Yeah, they're all dead. Yeah,
They
sorry.
all died?
Oh.
I put my axe back on my back, but I checked the body of the one that slumped at my feet that they shot when my internet went out.
It is long. I mean, he's like 6.5 feet tall, with a tail that where it protrudes from his rump stretches out 4.5 feet. He has a spear with a nasty pointed and kind of a barbed head, and long shaft wrapped in various cloth and with some feathers coming off the back of it, although it's still sopping wet from being in the river. His shield looks like some sort of leather over a basket sort of base underneath it, and it also has feathers and different stones that have been beaded through sinew and bone to dangle off of it.
And I don't have a shield at the moment, do I?
You do not.
I
But your great
checked.
axe takes 2 hands to wield.
Yeah. I guess I kind of look at the spear and check its weight, and then strap
Can
it to
I-
my back.
I probably can't, but can I use a shield?
You... I don't think so.
Legit
No.
5th edition question.
No. You do not have a shield
Okay.
proficiency.
This is the one that hurt me, so I kind of pick it up, crush its skull, and throw it in the water.
Add Lizard Man Spear to your equipment, if you don't mind.
As after Classico says that, and I kind of see Karn messing with the body of the lizard, I'm just like, do we have time for proper burial, Mr. Classico?
Really? I mean, we have time.
Now you care about burial, and earlier you didn't.
Well, those men attacked us. Those 3 women down there were in pure defense.
Oh, you're talking about these girls. Okay, don't mind me.
I mean, I don't mind. I could use a break.
Great.
Don't expect me to dig anything, though.
Of course not. I'll dig it myself if I have to.
He shrugs, and goes, dismounts from the ox and unstraps it and kind of like, brushes down the ox and starts taking care of it.
Did he give me his son's name at any point?
He has not given you his son's. Oh, yeah, Newman.
Newman.
Oh, Newman. Okay. I poke my head over Classico's shoulder. I'm just like, Newman, that all right with you if we take a break?
No response from Newman.
I'm just like, I'll get an answer someday. And I guess we pull off on the side of the road, and I start digging graves.
I take
3
out my
graves.
combat shovel.
You don't have a combat shovel. What do you dig graves with, JP?
Let me look at my inventory. I use I guess I'll use my daggers to like soften up, I'll use my daggers to soften up the ground if I can.
Okay.
It's going to be a very slow process, and it's not.
Yeah, well, worse off is that one of the girls' bodies is on shore, and one of them, the other 2 are just like floating down river slowly.
Oh, well,
They died in the middle of the river.
if I can't get to them, and like I have no way I could catch those bodies, I guess.
Yeah, and the other one's on shore, but it's on the opposite side of the river.
Are we not going across the river? Is there no path
No,
across
there's
it?
not a bridge here. No, this is just like the
Ooh.
road goes alongside the river here.
I could do something about this little one. Maybe. I'm not sure. We can try.
He's twice the size of you.
I cast Unseen Servant, Neil.
Okay, and that uses your second spell slot of the day.
Yeah.
Okay. Unseen Servant.
And I tried to make the Unseen Servant pull the body on the water because I figured it's much lighter on water. I think he can pull 30 pounds.
30
Okay.
pounds.
Yeah.
The woman's might be a little bit.
How?
But in the water,
But in the water, it's a
yeah,
lot
it's
easier.
true.
To pull
The-
something. A lot easier, yeah. You have to chase them down a bit on your raccoon because they're already downstream. So you ride forward for a little bit, cast Unseen Servant, and then you slowly draw one of the bodies back. You can't pull both of them with it.
okay.
But you have an hour, so you pull one of the bodies back near the shore. You know, someone drags it on shore. You go down, you bring the other one back.
If I got 2
And-
out of 3,
Well, someone has to go across the river and get the one from the other side.
I can't grab that one.
No, you could go down the embankment and grab it. Yeah, you can
With
do
the
it.
unseen servant or no?
Oh no, the unseen servant couldn't pull it off the ground. Someone will actually have to cross the river to pick up the third body.
Anyone want to go grab the third body?
Are there swimming proficiencies?
No, you can swim.
Is there, could it be athletics?
Yeah, I guess I'll, since I suggested, I guess I'll be the one to get attacked by these lizard people swimming across. I wait and I guess I take off all my armor and stuff or whatever would rust or be
Yeah, whatever you don't
a
want to get wet.
nuisance. Yeah, and wade into the water to grab the body across the shore.
I'm standing by the water. Watching.
How tall were you again, JP?
3 feet.
All right, you pretty quickly lose the bottom of the floor and you have to swim. The current is not very strong. It's a very nice, slow river, so you make it across. Get the other body. What is your strength?
10.
Okay.
You need me to make a roll?
Yeah, give me a strength check to pull the... You know what, actually, give me an athletics check to pull the body back across the river with you while you swim.
Fucking crit.
Natural 20. Yep. You haul the bodies back, and does anyone want to help the
Also-
halfling dig a grave?
Also, as I start to put my 2 daggers, I just jab them into the ground, and then I pull up my crowbar that you gave my character, and use that as the shoveling tool.
Okay, so
Could I
daggers
just
together.
Can I just dig with acid?
No.
Acid splash over and over.
New. Anyone else
Okay.
want to help out, or are you guys all just going to watch him dig?
Can
by
I
himself?
help with the unseen servant?
I'm just standing by. Yeah.
I'll try to help.
I will create little No, I'll help.
Okay. So you guys pitch in, and it takes an hour, maybe a little over an hour. But eventually you guys manage to dig 3 graves along the riverside, put the bodies in, fill them in with dirt, and someone says a few words. Does anyone have any words to say over the bodies?
Are we all
I guess.
standing there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess when we're all standing around, I look around. It's anyone want to say a few words? Dante, you seem to be most interested.
I didn't know these women personally, but I will thank them for the brief moments of arousal that they provided us, and especially Karn. May their souls rest in peace.
I kind of do a lost glance. I look at you, and then I just look randomly out in the middle of the sky. Just yeah, that'll do. Just,
And then I say, these 3 ladies were beautiful, and for that I am thankful. May they rest in pieces. For the lizard. Ah, shit, I don't have something to rhyme it with. Whatever. I had one and I forgot.
Mr. Klasko, we can get back on the trail. Thanks for letting us do that.
Good, no problem. As long as you guys are happy, I'm happy. And he hops back on his cart and pushes the ox forward. The rest of the day is spent just kind of traveling down the road. You pass a bunch of other caravans and carts coming your way. You pass some people on foot just walking down the path.
Neil,
You notice there are some mercenaries walking together. A lot of the other wagons seem to have
Yeah.
guards with them. Yes?
During this time, can I take my rest, which is a hit dice to heal, I suppose?
The rest is at night. We've
Oh.
moved short rests to one night.
Okay. Very good.
So you guys kind of just hang out for the rest of the day. If you're interested in stopping any other people that you pass, let me know. Otherwise,
Do we pass anyone that looks like they're rich?
you do. You actually pass a horse-drawn carriage that has a man in a uniform out front with a big red hat coming off the top of it. And you notice that there are 2 armed guards standing on the back of the carriage. They each have chain mail with big, broad hats with feathers coming off of them too, and rapiers at their sides.
Okay, I guess I just take note of it. I'm not gonna try and steal from an armed carriage.
As we walk by, since I also have a top hat with a big feather on it, I go like this. Oh ho! And then
The carriage driver doffs his hat to you as well. but the guards do not.
Varnoosh's like, do you have any Grey Poupon?
That's exactly what she says, Ryan, believe it or not.
As we're walking, I try to get a moment alone with Karn, and I just look at him and I say, "Do you read?"
I look at him. No.
I'm a little disappointed. Maybe I will teach you one day.
Kind of nods approvingly, just trudges forward.
The rest of the day passes fairly uneventfully then. You eventually arrive in Zeni, which is the next town on the river, but you don't get in until fairly late at night. The extra stop to bury the bodies makes it a longer day than you would have enjoyed. You arrive in Zeni, and Classico pulls up to a tavern that he seems to know already because he just waves to the stable boy, and the stable boy just waves back. He brings you in with his son, Newman, and orders 5 rooms. Orders 5 rooms at they're nice ones, you know? He's actually given you a half decent room. You all have your own actual individual rooms, which is sometimes you have to sleep in like a flop house or, you know, in an area where there's a big common room. But this is nice. You get your own bedroom to yourself. You get food and drink and whatever else you need for the night. Is there anything you want to say, do, explore in town in the nighttime?
Can we assume that my raccoon stays in the stable with the horses?
Yes, they do have various little folk and strange non-horse guests from time to time. So your raccoon is not out of place here.
Cool.
I mean, it's out of place, but it's, you know, within the realms of...
It's also trained like a horse, basically, so it shouldn't be too...
I would like to... Wait, hold on. How much gold do we have? Damn it. Okay, never mind. I don't want to do anything.
Oh.
I go to the barkeep, and I lean up against the counter, and I say, "Fight!" And then I hold out my hand.
Sorry, buddy, you're going to have to talk to someone who speaks... Orcish? I don't know.
Can fight for money.
Oh, you're mercenary. All right.
No. Fists.
I think he's talking about some sort of wager.
Brutus! Brutus! He waves over, and this other half-orc comes sauntering over. This one got like a different section of the genes, apparently, because he still has tusks that come out of his face a little bit, whereas you don't. Maybe he's 3/4 orc or something like that. I don't know. But he looks...
I got tusks. I said that.
Okay. He looks definitely a lot more orcish, but there's still plenty of human in him. And he comes over and says in Orcish to you, "What do you want?"
Good evening, sir. I'm looking to fight someone for money. He says in Orcish.
Well, we don't do that here, but there is a Colosseum in Valrak, where I have fought and slain many of my opponents for great glory.
Fantastic. I appreciate the advice. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, sir. And he turns around and goes back, grunting in common for everyone else to say. Here, he didn't have anything to say.
I look at Ryan, what's your character's name?
Dante.
Dante. Look at Dante, and I point to my head and say, "Vandrak. Remember."
I will keep that in mind, friend. Perhaps we can make some money there.
Nods approvingly.
I could be your promoter.
Good.
Neal,
I look around.
Oh.
Is there anyone drinking anything?
And I can be your spellcaster.
Yeah, there are plenty of people drinking things. Actually, give me a perception check as you look around.
Sure. Look at these. So it's D20. Again, sorry to ask again. I have something in perception, so it's a higher roll.
Whatever it says under your skill section.
Yeah, it should just be based off your wisdom. So D20 plus 3,
Use
unless you have it
skill
checked, which you
He
might.
has proficiency.
I do.
So it should be 5, I think.
3.
Okay, yeah, it says 3 right there. Cool.
Yeah, because his wisdom is 13, so that's 1 plus 2 for proficiency.
Oh, I got his stats completely wrong. I have 16 wisdom.
16 on, man.
So
Eight-
is it 19, 14, 16, 13, 16, 13?
No, it's 19, 14, 16, 10, 13, 11.
13, okay. 10, 13, 11. Okay. Jeff just like, yeah, my stats are like 20, 37.
No, I
No.
looked at the stats
If you
you gave
scroll
me.
up,
They
actually, I
look
said
fine to
it
me.
correctly.
Did I? Okay. Maybe I just typed them wrong. Totally happens. All right. Anyways. Sorry to interrupt.
I see nothing with my perception.
Okay. Yeah, you don't notice anything in particular, but you do see people drinking, and hanging out and socializing. You see there's the half orc named Brutus who's around, and you see a pack of half orcs, like a whole section of half orcs separately. And there's a party of elves. There's a group of mismatched people that kind of look like you can spot a fighter, you can spot a cleric, you can spot two wizards. It looks like a band of adventurers of their own right over there, although they look a little bit meaner and dirtier than you guys. Also, some of their weapons are encrusted with gems. You decided to give them
Ooh.
a bit of space. They look like they're higher level than you.
Okay. I just order a flagon of a giant half orc sized whatever and sit at a table by myself.
They come give you a flagon. Anything else, or
Do we have
That's
any,
it for me.
the food that we were given, was it a lot of food for me to eat?
it was your standard? They ordered you dinner.
Okay, I would say if there's if I have like leftovers or anything like that, I ask whoever the waitress or whoever cleans up the food if I could
The
have
serving
it to
dish.
yeah, if I could have it like to go, or if I could just have the plate to go give it to someone in need. There's people outside that haven't eaten in days. Surely you would let me feed them with this food that was just going to be thrown away.
You can take whatever you want off your plate then, or off of your friends' plates. Don't go bothering the other customers, please.
Fair enough. I guess I put them in. I have some second pair of clothes, and I put them in like a shirt or something. The food
You
in
like
a shirt.
wrap the chicken and cornbread.
I wouldn't say I wrap it, but I just like make a small pouch with the shirt and throw it in there, then walk outside into like one of the alleyways to give it to if there's any beggars or anything like that.
Oh yeah, you find a couple of beggars hanging out down the street a little bit.
Yeah, I just be like, here you go, enjoy this. Not sure when you last ate.
Okay. And I think that's where we should break.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll do it when we come back.
Feel free if you want to, because we're still not in 1 hour. If you want to do something.
I want to go get 10 GP worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
Yeah.
Do it in the morning because all the shops are closed.
Okay.
I wanted to do that too, but then I looked at our gold and we're actually quite poor. So
Oh, I know. That's like more than half. It's 2/3 of my gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's just do it in the morning.
I'm still doing it.
Okay, cool. We'll take our break,
Okay.
then we'll do it in the morning. All right, we'll be right back after this quick break. We'll see you for hour 3 right after this.